The whole goal of, like, for instance, dressage is that they are in a nice round frame. Well, what does that take? That takes strength. So here are 3 things the Equiband is for that have absolutely nothing to do with rehab. So if you have been given an Equiband, there's a very real chance that your horse is injured currently. But the Equiband can be for so much more than just rehab. So here are 3 things that the Equiband can do for your horse that has nothing to do with rehab. So the first one is building your top line and self-carriage. When you're riding a horse, the whole goal is for them to be balanced, to carry themselves. Any horse is heavy in the hand, you know how much that hurts, like your back, to have to hold their head up. The whole goal of, like, for instance, dressage is that they are in a nice round frame. Well, what does that take? That takes strength in their back and in their neck. And first in their back, because they need to be able to lift up in their back and their spine to be able to enable them to be able to come round in the neck. But if you give them the proper strength, that's the natural position the horse's neck actually wants to go in. So the second one is hind end engagement. When it comes to dressage or jumping or even Western riding, the hind end is the motor. The hind end is what helps you get any job done, whatever job you're doing with your horses, even trail riding. I mean, if you're going downhill on a trail, their butt has to be able to go underneath them. So if you're using the hind band for better hind end engagement, it's not just about building strength. It's not even just about, like I said, like when you rehab, rebuilding muscles you've lost. It's actually about enabling them to use their butt better. So if you're able to actually use those muscles better for what you're trying to do, not even just rehabbing or building the muscles, you're actually able to use the body part better. And the third one is injury prevention. So I think we can all kind of agree any injury you or your horse faces is from the fact you misused your body in some way, shape, or form. It always looks different for everybody, but the misuse of a body part is what leads to the injury. What the Equiband does is the Equiband holds your horse in the correct position, whether they like it or not, right? And then they build muscle from being held in the correct position. And when you build those muscles, especially when you're rehabbing from an injury, they're rebuilding those muscles in the correct frame, position, straightness, evenness. So those are 3 ways the Equiband actually helps you that has nothing to do with rehab. So I have a huge announcement coming at the end of this week. So I'm really excited to tell you guys all about the Equibot and everything that that entails. Because if there was a way for you to get all the Equiband answers you wanted simply by typing the question and not by Google, you get an exact answer back, then you would never have to wonder what to do with the Equiband next. You'd be able to just ask the literal genius on the Equiband. So I'll see you there.